our dad took us from her, it broke my heart. I was like 8 years old. And they tried to mistreat my mama and destroy her little spirit. But she was strong.
But God.
She used to come visit us and we'd have to sit out on the porch in all kind of weather. And she'd be out there cleaning me, Janice, Dad's ears. She'd make little cupcakes for us. And I don't know what it did for Janice and David, but for me, it confirmed that mother's love. And then when as I got older and I got a chance to come back home to her, I felt really blessed. I don't know about everybody else. I know it was a struggle.
Okay,
but I was like, I'm home with my mom.
Yeah.
I learned how to like different kind of foods. I learned that somebody know how to cook. And she shared that with me, so then that made me the cook that I am when I cook.
Me too.
And she's awesome. She's awesome. She has kids everywhere. Everyone is mama's child. She loves to give things.
Yes, she
She
do.
will give you the shirt off her bag. She has the hat in her pocket. She loves to feed people.
Yes, she do.
That's why here when we have our little get-together, if there's ever a little space that she don't think it's enough food, she gonna make something. Or she gonna say, Terry, can you?
Okay.
And I can't turn her down. I know. I mean, if she calls me to do something, I always try to do it because it could be me.
Amen.
And that's my mom.
That's right.
God bless me. When I look at me in the mirror, I say, dang, boy, I got the first notch. I said, this beauty is just awesome. Because it came from, I was first. That's Mariah Thomas, so I know I'm awesome.
Okay.
I have an awesome mother.
Yes, we do.
And she knows the Lord. And like she say, she loves the Lord more than the hog loves slaughter. She's real about that. Ever since she got saved, she has helped us. She has prayed for us. And all of us have sent her through something. But I feel that the Lord allows her to see a light at the end of the tunnel for each and every one of her children. And her grandchildren and her great-grandchildren. And then I'm going to make her a great-great-grandma.
Praise the Lord.
I'm going to have my first great-grandbaby. And this great-grandbaby still know because they're wonderful. Grandmothers are wonderful. And I have a great mom, a great grandmother, a great great-grandmother, a friend, a sister, a mom, a wife. And I pray to thank the Lord for him giving my mother to Greg. He is a wonderful stepdad. I can't call him a stepdad because he's a dad. I'm older than him, but he has made me feel special. When my dad passed, it was like the Lord said, I already have a dad. And he respects me, and he loves my mom. Oh, he loves God. And for me, this age, to see that it's important. When our children see that our husbands love their mother. Make sure you always show her that you love her, because her babies are watching.
That's it.
That's very important. But give honor and praise unto the Lord. I do want to introduce you all to the most wonderful woman that the Lord allowed me to come through. Miss Barbara Ellen.
Forgive me for the sins that I committed.
that created him. And based upon the way that I feel about that is that based upon that fact, he is always on our case because he knows we messed up for himself. But you know what? The Lord created him to do exactly what he does for us. And if you believe in and on him, he will draw you to him because the only defense we have against Satan is his word.
All right.
And he asks us to hide in our hearts that we might not sin against him. Not my mother, not my daddy, not my husband, but him.
All right.
Because he knows everything, he sees everything.
Amen.
He's powerful, he's mighty, he's the everlasting Father, he's the Prince of Peace, he's lifted up on our heads.
All right.
Oh, hallelujah, he created the heaven and the earth.
Yes,
Oh, hallelujah.
Thank you, Lord.
And he talks about in the beginning,
Yes.
in the beginning,
Yes.
in the beginning, God
God.
created the heaven and
All
the
right.
earth. And then he does another in the beginning.
Yes.
In St. John 1. In the beginning was. And the Word was God. And same was in the beginning with God. Now, I might have that a little bit mixed up right there, but I tell you one thing. God, our Father,
Yes.
created the heaven and the earth. And he will create wants to. And then just have a paper and a pencil so you can write it down. Get a study Bible so that you can look it up and search out what he's trying to tell you. And don't be trying to point your finger at somebody else, talking about them, when we need everything, all these points back at ourselves.
All right.
You know, just like the best thing that could have ever happened to me, I thought it was to have the kids, and then nobody, their daddies didn't want them. You know, my mother wouldn't take care, wouldn't babysit for me. You know, just like I didn't have nobody taking them and just, you know, doing something. So whatever's wrong with them, I did it.
Amen.
I did it. But after he saved me, he let me read about Eli in the scripture. And Eli did not make his sons mine. You can read it for yourself. It's 1 Samuel. And just like he raised up that prophet Samuel, and he told him in his house, I mean the holy man's house, okay, where he didn't make his sons mine. You know, and just like read the book, it's so many stories. This is better than As the World Turned. And I was like, you know, it's better than Empire. This is the Empire. All right. And I just praise him and thank him that he is faithful. He is faithful, and he shows us the way.
Yes,
but
he does.
we have to put his word in us. Because someday they're going to come and take these. And then if we don't know it or we don't have it in there, whether you understand it or not, then the Holy Ghost won't be able to bring it back.
Oh, come on now. Yes.
And also in the 14th chapter of St. John, it says, as he's telling us that he had to go away, so the Comforter could come. The Comforter is the one that leads, that's our teacher and leads us and guides us into all truth. And just like, if we don't put it in us, the Holy Spirit can't bring it back out of remembrance.
Come on.
We need it, and we need it all the time.
Yes.
And just like, as like me as an older woman, I'm telling you.
Come on, Mama.
This year right here, I just praise and I thank the Lord. July the 9th is,
Come on, girl.
I was born in 1938. July the 9th. Now this year, I will be 79 years old.
Praise God.
People tell me how nice I look and stuff like that, but you know what? I praise and I thank the Lord for everything, because it haven't been nothing that I did. Just like I know how to take a chicken and cut it in 999 pieces. Get all the pieces, a piece of meat, and I look back at that. I know how to keep working out and to take a bath in a tea tub. I did it right down the street down here. The house is tore down now, half a double. I know how to take a toothpaste tube and just keep it and squeeze it and squeeze it. I know how to make it, okay? I know how to make it. And just like if my children are coming and whining to me, I try to have something so I can not only give them, but they friends too, because I've been there and I did that. You know, like when you know, the Lord talks about in the scriptures about putting on a garment of praise for a spirit of repentance. Just like my baby, that's the baby boy, but that's the baby girl. She when I went out there to hug her, she's heavy and I can feel it.
Come on, Mama.
I can feel it. She is still mine. She is just like she ain't no baby no more. She is trying to raise her grandsons. Just like she got all of these other things she's trying to do. And just like she's not the only one. But women that are older, please encourage the young women. Don't upset them. Don't put them on the slide. Don't back them up in corners. They already back up in corners.
That's the truth.
Yes, we need for us to be patient with them, especially if we believers, because the Lord is patient with us. Just like I tell you, I just cannot say it enough. If it wasn't for Jesus on my side, I do not know what I would do. I do not know what I would do. He is faithful, and I'm not. So if you see me walking down the street now going, y'all know what I do. And I do not care what you say. You say I'm crazy or what they think I'm crazy anyway.
It's all right.
Praise the Lord. And just like my sister that went on to be with the Lord in February, this past February, Rachel used to say, as we got older, she said, well, you know what, if you see me one day and I got a different one, this makes shoes on, or this makes something or other, or you know what people will say? I said, no, Rachel, what will they say? She said, they'll say, she just old. So, if y'all see me like that, y'all check me out. Except my husband will check me out, so that I can look right. Because he wants me to look right. Not praising, I thank the Lord for that. I just praise and I thank the Lord for everything. You know, I know that I'm jumping around a lot, and this is Mother's Day, and I am so thankful. Amen. But just like, if anybody had ever told me when I lived down the street right here, and had paper in my shoes, and I go stand in lines, try to get some food for the kids, and when I could, I would work, and then, like I would be on welfare, and then I would be so embarrassed I didn't know what to do, but I had to do what I needed to do to take care of the people. But if anybody had told me that I would have a ring with some diamonds in it,
Come on, girl.
or even just a pair of earrings, they wouldn't even have to have no shiny stuff on them, just some earrings, or a watch, or anything that I had. And just like my daughter mentioned about the second-hand store, when we were kids, Mom took us to the rummage sale, which they were having in the little store-run churches that they had. And she make us sit on the floor, and you better not get up, and you better not touch anything. Just like when she brought us to church, you better not say nothing, you better not get up, you better not act up. Because she ain't gonna wait to get us when you get out.
That's the truth, right where you did.
But just like when Mary and I have been in and Mary's right back there, my sister, and my other sister. My mother had 5 girls, and one passed away, so the 4 of us have been together all these years until Rachel passed away in February. But just like Mary and I have been at the secondhand store, and we talk about the fact that we don't have to sit still no more. We can get there and grab it. And that's the money, that's may not be the mildest stuff, but just like the Lord knows something, has taught us how to do what we can do with our money, you know. And He, just like, whatever the Lord got for you, He has got it for you.
Yes.
And just like if you just wait on Him,
Yes,
if
Lord.
you just trust Him,
Yes.
if you just keep having His word in your heart, I mean, you know, like if just like, I don't know how many times I have read the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. You know, like this word right here, P-R-E-A-C-H. I tell my husband, I'm not that kind of preacher. Just because, I mean, I mean, like, this is fine. But I don't, you know, I just don't have to do this. Because I know how to do what I need to do out there. And I'm more happier out there than I probably am right here. I praise and I thank the Lord that I've been saved since 1980. So, it's a lot of things that I don't know, but I do know this. The Lord said, be holy for I am holy.
That's what He said.
And just like, without holiness is hell. We cannot see His face. And just like with the different things that are going on, things in the government, things with our president, and that we are supposed to pray for, the Lord says, I exhort, therefore, that first of all, supplications, prayers, intercessions, and giving of thanks be made for all men, for kings and all that are in authority, that we may lead a quiet and peaceable life with all godliness and honesty. For this is good and
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I see them daily